Okay, so this Twitch drama is insane, and there is like no possible way that I can cover everything in a timely manner, but I'm gonna try to just kind of zip through everything as fast as I can just to update you guys on what exactly's happened here. So at this point, the Twitch community is pretty much in shambles. We have XQC breaking up with his girlfriend, Miskif getting kicked out of OTK, and Twitch has finally addressed gambling streams and banned offshore gambling sites. So this Twitch streamer, Slicker, who's like a known gambler, got exposed for scamming people for over $300,000.
Yesterday, one of the largest and longest running scams in Twitch history was brought to light. It was led by a streamer named It's Slicker, and it wasn't like some big, tight operation or anything. It's Slicker is a streamer that was friends with many other streamers and had a very strong community. And over the course of a couple years, he asked many of his viewers, his mods, and his friends for loans, promising to pay them back within a few months, but never did.
Ludwig and XQC are helping the victims of this scam and paying them back for Slicker scamming them. And because of this, many people would call for gambling streams to be banned off of Twitch. And that would cause one of the biggest revelations in Twitch history. How in the F is Slicker not banned on Twitch? Guy literally uses the platform to defraud dozens of people, streamers and viewers alike, and admits that Gideon is still sitting a perma while Slicker gets to live and laugh about actual crime. It's an absolute disgrace. To which TrainwrecksTV would reply by saying, because your pals decided it was in their best interest to use and platform the very person that scammed everyone for his horse racing and tennis bets, to somehow twist it and wager their war against me. And we both know deep down why the insecure little man is doing this. And Miskif would reply, if we're going to deplatform people for scamming others, shouldn't we have banned you for Joltcoin a few years back? Are you going to send Maya and Mitch to railroad and blackmail me like you did those girls to cover up all those SAs, you effing scumbag piece of shit? You want to come at me and make shit up? Then you better be sure you don't live in a glass house, you insecure pussy. Now obviously, these are some very serious accusations levied by TrainwrecksTV, and at first, a lot of people weren't sure what to think here. Was this just some sort of like jape? Was it a joke? No, it wasn't in fact a joke. And the victim, Adriana Lee, would come out with her statement on Twitch. Now this is like a 2-hour live stream, and I can't really condense this into the video. But basically what happened here is there was a party with a lot of Twitch streamers, and Adriana Lee got drunk and passed out in another room. Now Miskif's friend Slick had tried to touch her inappropriately multiple times, and he claims that he was just worried about her and was checking her pulse, although people who were around her were telling him off, telling him to stop doing it and that he was being a creep, but he continued to keep on touching her.
He tried to do all that while you were like drunk, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I was drunk and then I passed out because I drank too much, but I was like, it was like in an Airbnb, so I was just in a room. And then he kept like trying to come in, like feel my chest and like touch my boob. And my friend was like, yo, stop. I was like, I'm just checking her pulse. He was like, dude, stop. You're not checking her pulse. Like, you're obviously
checking her pulse, grabbing her.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And then he would go away and he would come back and try to do it again. So my friends literally had to guard me. And the craziest part is, it's not just like, oh, accusation. He admitted this. He admitted to doing this.
Now, this is actually something that came out over a year ago, and Adriana Lee actually released a twitlonger, and in that twitlonger, she basically says that while she felt uncomfortable, that she didn't think that Slick had really harassed her. However, she reveals in this stream that Miskif and Maya pretty much pressured her into writing this.
One misconception that a lot of people say, well, why did you come out about it? Why did you say something? I was asked to say something and almost sent to say something by Maya and Miskif.
Now, the reason she did this is because she didn't really know what happened. I mean, she was asleep while all of this was going on. And obviously she didn't want to start something with Miskif, who's one of the biggest streamers at the time. And so she just kind of went along with it, and she was expecting things to just go back to normal. However, Miskif and his group would begin distancing themselves from her.
I probably said, hey, sorry this is all happening. This is very stressful. Mind not talking shit about me? Are we on the same page? fuck Novaru. We hate Novaru. Please stop fucking talking shit about me. Yes, I said that to him because I would like to stop being fucking shit talked, stop being fucking excluded, have my friends, my best friends for fucking years, turn on me because they're tired of not being invited to things because they're friends with me? People I've literally known for years. And, like, we're super close with. Have turned on me and tried to come up with some random reason to not like me.
And as she started growing on Twitch and collaborating with people, Slick would message them and tell them not to work with her.
And to this day, every time I hang out with a streamer, a bigger streamer on a website, on a platform, whatever, and they know the Miskif circle jerk, he will go and message them, whatever big streamer I'm with, a long paragraph on how he doesn't want them to be around me because it triggered him because he almost got kicked out.
She would also release several messages between Slick and a bunch of other female Twitch streamers where he was being creepy towards them. At this point, Minx would go live on stream and kind of mock Adriana. I'll be covering the whole Minx thing in another video because there's a lot to unpack there. But what really caused this drama to explode even more is Ice Poseidon would come out of the woodworks to expose MizKif. MizKif, I brought you into this world and now I'm taking you out. And in these messages, he calls someone N-word and an F slur. And I'm not one for canceling someone over things they said in the past. However, the context of these messages look really, really disgusting. Like, this isn't someone just saying a slur. Like, I'm pretty sure he's referring to a black person by that word, and that's never okay, no matter the context. And that's when OTK would release this statement regarding MizKif. To the OTK community, when OTK was formed nearly 2 years ago, we strived to create a gaming organization that embodied our values as creators, gamers, and individuals. Yesterday evening, a series of clips and content surfaced relating to one of our founders. Due to the seriousness of what's been brought forward, we've begun the process of contracting a third-party legal organization to investigate the issue in detail. In the meantime, MizKif has been placed on leave and will now be stepping away from his organizational duties pending the results of the investigation. OTK strongly condemns harassment, assault, and bigotry of all forms. We appreciate your support and patience during this time and will provide updates as we receive them. Now, at some point, Slick had gone missing after he released a statement comparing himself to Johnny Depp. He faced backlash for that and deleted his Twitter, and he went missing. And I guess MizKif and them were concerned for his safety. However, he released a statement saying that he found Crazy Slick and that he was okay and that they had kicked him out of their house. And he apologizes for the offensive things that he said in the past and says that he'll be stepping away from OTK. And then follows that up with saying, I want to make it clear the harassment is about the Discord logs and comments Slick made towards every girl who came forward. Slick actually assaulted Adriana, and there's no excuse for that. Her story deserves to be told, and I'm glad she was able to share it fully. Now, I'm gonna be honest here. I don't see an out for MizKif. Like, there's no way to justify this. You made this girl feel bad for the last 2 years to hide her truth, and then you and your friends go around pretending to be woke, pretending to be above everyone, pretending to stand for something while the guy living in your house was a creep, was harassing multiple people. There's a reason why I just don't like Twitch. I don't like that community. I just don't like it. I mean, if what they did to Gideon wasn't enough, like this is crazy. These are some of the top creators, and they were involved in this, in covering this up. Who knows what other secrets they're keeping? I mean, this was only revealed because MizKif and Trainwrecks had a fight on Twitter, and Trainwrecks just nonchalantly like dropped this. It wouldn't have come out if they hadn't had their argument. At least Adriana has finally been able to come out with her story, and hopefully nothing like this happens again. No one should ever be put in a position like this. No one should be touched while they're sleeping. Well, they should be safe. Anyway, these are just my thoughts on this entire situation. If you guys have enjoyed, you should hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel.
Hey, you, the one watching this right now. Click this video, I promise, it's amazing.